So we can actually filter out and process this. So again, let me throw that question out there again tonight. Cell phone usage. How long can you go without using your cell phone? Me personally, I think that I can probably go a day and a half before I got to take it up again. That's for me personally. For others, it'd probably only be an hour. It'd probably only be a day for some folk. Probably only 10 minutes for some folk. For other people, it can probably go as far as a week or even as crazy as a month. So, how long can you go without using your cell phone? Let me continue to give some stats until someone hit the chat box. All right. Smartphone owners have a smartphone tablet and owners have a combined time of 4 hours and 33 minutes on daily on their devices. The other thing that I want to say is that baby boomers specifically, they go up to 5 hours on their mobile devices every day. You know, millennials go like 5.7. So that's a 0.7 difference between millennials and baby boomers pretty much. Millennials spend 48 minutes in texting compared to only 30 minutes for baby boomers. And I'm sure it kind of cut off somewhere in between that. 81% of US adults make use of the internet daily. So that's a lot of people. And those, as I'm saying, these numbers, they are expected to rise. 91% of college graduates in America own smartphones. So that's a lot of people. The other one that I really like, this one right here. Currently, there are 272.6 million smartphone users in America. So that's a lot. 272.6 million smartphone users in America. And that number is expected to reach 275.66 million by the end of 2020. So I'm sure we'll probably surpass that. This study is a little bit late. And the US has a 79.19 rate, only falling behind. You can get this information at Tech Jewelry. Just Google that stuff. You'll be able to get it. You know, it's a lot of information right there. With your phone on, go on it. More than likely, you're going to be on your cell phone on that website. Anyway. The other thing that I want to rise is the average American spends around 38 minutes a day on their cell phone. Actually, not just 38 minutes, but they spend that particularly on social media. Let's see what this. The average American spends around 4 hours and 30 minutes every day watching shows and movies on television. Again, you can get this information on Tech Jewelry. I'm pretty much drawing their information and running it to you pretty much. If you're lazy to go read it, I'm reading it right here. Then you guys can pretty much watch it or listening anywhere you can find TLR. TLR Network. Stay tuned, tune in TLR. All right. Globally, how much time does average person spend on their phone? 19.92% of the world internet users are surfing the internet on their mobile devices. No, 19.92%. That's a lot. Again, that's expected to rise. And it's probably more by now anyway, because the study's a little bit old. The average smartphone users spend an average screen time of 2 hours and 51 minutes. Again, that's 2 hours and 51 minutes on their smartphones. So again, it shows us the integration for the last 10 years. Cell phone has been with us ever since around Smartphones, not cell phone in particular, but smartphones have been with us at least about 14 years now, ever since 2007 when Apple came out, Steve Jobs came out with the iPhone. Yeah, it was a big game changer for us. I mean, there was the BlackBerry obviously before that. Global smartphone users in the entire world stands at around 3.5 billion people. That's a lot of people. That is a lot of people. That is crazy, man. Freaking crazy. That's a lot of people. So them smartphone makers, they be making a lot of money. Just imagine Apple itself is worth over $1 trillion. So that show you. Yep. Come on, everyone. Run it up in the chat. Start throwing them in the chat. You see me, you come across. Hit that follow button. Hit that subscribe button. It's free. They ain't gonna charge. They ain't gonna cost you. Hit that button. Run it up in the chat so we can talk about it. Introduce yourself. It's a brand new community right here. We are going to try to educate. We are going to try to have fun. You know, we're going to try to get it straight. I'm easy to work with, easy to talk to, fun, energetic. Yeah, that's me right there. Screen time statically. So let's go back to the stats pretty much. Screen time statically. The average person use the internet for 6 hours and 30 minutes every day or daily. 6 hours and 30 minutes just using the internet every day. Social media is responsible for 2 hours and 24 minutes of global time by the average user. So just being on Facebook alone, each time you go on Facebook, you spend 3 minutes, you put your phone down or you jump to something else, then you go back like an hour later, you spend another 6 minutes scrolling on that page, then you put your phone down or you go on something else, or that total time adds up to 2 hours and 24 minutes literally each day. So that's crazy. They say that the average person will spend around 9 years on their cell phone in total. So you spend 9 years staring at your screen throughout the entire life. That is crazy. 9 freaking years. So here's another interesting fact. Women in South Asia are 3 times less likely to use social media compared to men. That is crazy. I learned something right there. Women in South Asia are 3 times less likely to use social media compared to men. That's crazy. 3 times less likely. And it says, as much experts would like to link this huge disparity to lack of stable economy, research has shown that it is as much of a normative reason as it is economical. Social media in South Asia is perceived to be a corrupt medium. It also believed that women are more susceptible to its corrupt ways than men. For that reason, the use of social media by women in South Asia is being curtailed. Okay, that's interesting. Another interesting fact is that according to American phone usage statistics, 80% of men in America make use of smartphones. In America, men make use of smartphones more than women. However, women are not far off, as 75% of American women also use smartphones, despite more significant percentage of men having access to smartphones. Women 78% are more socially active than men at 65%. So that is something to learn right there. So let's break this down real quickly. Of course, men gonna use their phones. So they say, men actually makes up a total of 80%, and then women makes up around 75%. So 5% difference actually. But women are 78% more active on social media, so they're more chatty and stuff like that. Yeah, that's normal. Women are more generally social, constructive beings. Men only makes up around 65% of that time. So that's it. They talk more on it pretty much than us do, than we as men do. This one is kind of crazy. More than half the population of Indian women are unaware of the existence of the mobile internet. So, which that kind of goes back to the South Asia. No, I'm right. India is part of South Asia. Say more than half the population of Indian women are unaware of the existence of the mobile internet. In India, social media is viewed as a corruptive platform, and women are believed to be more prone to its corrupt ways, just like in South Asia. However, apps like TikTok are now breaking the norm. Currently, India stands the highest market share contributed to TikTok in 2019. Even though most of its users in India are male, it's still a significant increase when compared to the number of Indian women with access to social media. So that's crazy right there. Listening to your